Hey guys, how are we doing? Today we're going to be testing out a Dragapult and Gholdengo deck. This was a deck that I saw on PokemonCard.io that I really wanted to try. It plays how Gholdengo normally does, except we've included a 2-line of the Dragapult EX. We've also got a Bidoof and a Fez in here for our support Pokemon, as well as a bunch of things that search us out our energies and get us our energies back. So we've got, in the deck we've got a few Crispins. We are running, I think it's every type of energy in this deck. The energy for the list that I found actually was using a fairy energy that I had to swap out for another water. So, that was interesting to see, a fairy energy in this client, considering fairy energies have been out of the game for, what, I think it'd be close to 5 or 6 years now, I think. I think it was the end of Sun and Moon block, if I remember, when that was all rotating out that they got rid of Fairy. I do miss that type a lot. But yeah, we're going to just go into some games. We're going to see how the deck performs. I'll show you how it plays. Like I was saying before, it plays like a regular Gholdengo deck, except yeah, we do have the added support of the Dragapult here, just in case we're not able to get as much of our Make It Rain off as much as we want to. In the experience that I have had with this deck, I've noticed that sometimes we do get a lot of energy into hand. So modifications I would make to this would be probably including some more shuffling cards. With the 4 copies of Superior Energy Retrieval, you could even maybe run a research or 2 if you so dared. But the list is already pretty full with our high energy count, so we are a bit tight on space for the deck. But yeah, we do run an Energy Search Pro for our A-Spec. This is the natural A-Spec that this deck goes with at all times. I mean, every Gholdengo list is running this card at the moment, and for fair reason. It is an amazing card. All the times that I've pulled it, I've managed to make pretty good damage with Gholdengo, obviously, because it does let us get every type of energy. And then, you know, we start a Superior Energy Retrieval, shuffle throughs and everything else, and yeah, we just start kicking off the deck pretty good. So yeah, we're going to get into some games with it. I'll show you how it plays, and another thing is, I apologize for the last few days of not uploading. I've just had some stuff involving my driving and getting started with study, but yeah, without further ado, let's get into our first game of today. Alright, first game today, we're versing Turbo 314. They are going to be doing the coin flip for us, and that is an amazing Eevee coin. I wonder if I've got that. So they're going to choose Tails. That's our usual flip. And it goes heads. Look at that. Tails did fail. We are going to go first. Just because we want to set up our Gimmigholes and get our Gholdengos to play, especially with Dragapult as well. Dragapult being a stage 2 Pokemon. We do open up with Bidoof. That's amazing. And we're going to put the Gimmighoul here. This hand isn't the worst. I would like some more energies. Maybe if we had a Earthen Vessel. That's awkward. We do have a Bidoof that we are versing. But we're just going to play Poffin. We'll try and get these down as soon as possible, because I know we're going to get hit by Itchy Pollen. And you know what? We're just going to play an Ultra Ball. I'm going to get rid of these 2, because Crispin is not exactly on our list right now. We're going to go for the Dracloak here, and I think that's all we can do, so we're just going to pass. So, judging by the sleeves, maybe this is an Evolutions deck. I did play against a Flareon and Sylveon deck earlier today, and that one absolutely wiped the floor with me because of weakness. They are going to play an Arven. See what we'll get here. This should be a pretty good teller on what the deck does include. I did see Hero's Cape there. This would be hilarious if they decided to Hero Cape the Bidoof. Yeah, it is an evolutions deck, and it is running the pretty Eevee actually. Look at that. I think this is the ETB promo, which if anyone's managed to get their hands on a Prismatic Evolutions ETB for retail price, congratulations, because I have not been able to find it anywhere. At this point, I think I'm going to treat it like how I first treated Pokemon Go and 151. Those sets specifically were a bit hard to get at times. I did manage to open a bit of Pokemon Go, but that was more towards the later time after its release when they had a lot of product for the specific set. We are going to evolve both of these. A pretty lucky draw there actually. I'm going to go for this one. May as well, we're just going to double up, go for a double Gholdengo here. So you may draw a card. Pokemon's the active spot. Yep. So we're actually going to retreat and go into Gholdengo. And we're just going to go for coin bonus. Drawing 2 cards, never a bad thing. And we'll draw 1 more. Fighting energy. Okay. Now I don't want to have to deal with this Bidoof because it's going to be a bit. It's going to be a bit of a problem to deal with it. But then again, it is a 50 HP Pokemon. Get a Steel Energy, I'll be sweet. Never mind, it's an 80 HP Pokemon now, as I've said that, and they will put a Sylveon into play. Sylveon has the Safeguard ability, which seems to be like Mimikyu's, except it doesn't include the V Pokemon, it's just EX. You're gonna play a Crispin, and they've got a Fire, what's that? A Fire, Grass, and Water energy on that, and they're just gonna Itchy Pollen, I think. Yeah, they did. Do have resistance to Grass, which does make this a bit easier. I'm gonna play our Recon Directive and try and find our energy, which I think I'll grab the Arven off of this. I'm gonna play that for our supporter and try and go for Energy Search Pro to prep for our next turn, and we'll just grab a TM Evolution just so it's there. Play this, and then we're going to try and grab a Steel Energy off of Coin Bonus, which there it is. Speak of the devil. We'll play this one. Fez. I will not say no to Fez at all. And we're just going to put this here. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to discard the 1 Fighting Energy from our hand, and we're just going to deal a 50 to the Bidoof. As much as it sucks, we would have gotten the knockout there. It is what it is. We do have coin bonus on our next turn. Assuming they don't retreat here and just send out whatever evolution they do have available. I gotta research. It's one of their bosses gone. I could imagine this deck only runs maybe 2 bosses. That seems to be the standard. They will bench a Regigigas. The Regigigas does have quite a big energy count, so I'm not sure if they'll actually be playing that. They'll attach a Lightning Energy to Mute and a Bravery Charm. And a Bravery Charm to Regigigas as well. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. I'm not fully versed in every single evolution EX. Maybe there's a EX here that utilizes their bench Pokemon's attacks. At the moment, I'm not aware. But this is great. We did pull a Cypher-Maniac, which means we can absolutely rig the deck here. So we're just going to grab these. And then that way we can coin bonus into 2 energies. We'll definitely take the knockout into our Bidoof here. And we can attach to our benched Gholdengo to get started with that. We're going to play both of our coin bonuses. Energy retrieval, okay. And finally we can say goodbye to Bidoof and its item block. We can finally start playing the cards that we need to start reshuffling our energy, and as well as things like our Energy Search Pro. We will take our first prize card. It is going to be our other Crispin, which is not too bad of timing. We can start getting the Dragapult ready to go. Maybe I'll start prepping that to attack, because it seems like we've got a weird thing happening here with the Mew as well. They're going to play a boss. And they're going to boss up the Fez. Okay. I'm going to play that restart. Draw 2. And what I think I'll do here, because of Safeguard, I think maybe it is a conscious decision to play Dragapult and start to prep the damage on that Mew. Because that Mew seems like it's gonna become an attacker for genome hacking, and if I can prevent that, that'd be amazing. We are gonna get all our energies in hand for a huge hand size, may I add. Absolutely huge. And we're just gonna go for our double coin bonus here, and that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. So that means we'll be able to get our Fez out of the active. We are gonna play a Crispin. Perfect, Psychic Energy. Please excuse my cat. Yes, buddy. We're gonna play a Puffin. Back up a Dreepy. I think that's a pretty good decision here. And then we're gonna go and what do we want to play here next? How many energies do we have in our discard? Only 2. We can't hit the Sylveon. So we might just pass here and leave the Fez in the active, because if it gets hit, we've got a Night Stretcher to recover. Well, they could do some pretty bad damage with this Regigigas here. We do have a boss in hand. And it seems like they do have the ability to start hitting with genome hacking. So we're going to play Switch. I think what we're going to do is we're definitely going to go for the Dragapult play here. Play a boss, and we're going to boss up this Mew. Attach the Psychic Energy here, and then just get our coin bonuses in. Draw some extra cards. That's 3 superior energy retrievals in the hand right now. And a Cypher Maniac. What do we have in our discard? Only the 2 energies still. But we're going to hit for 200. And we're going to put the damage counters on. Let's make it easier to knock this Eevee out of here. So even if they do Dual Breaker here and take out the Dragapult, we do have the 4 energies in hand to just rid of the Mew, and then whatever they send up next, we use the other 3, maybe even only another 2. We'll see what we can do here. We do have the Bench Dreepy as well. So if we can search out another Dracloak, maybe we can just set another one up. So we're going to evolve it into Leafeon. 60 damage for each energy attached to all of my opponent's Pokemon. Not the worst, considering that Gholdengo is a 1 energy trick, and they are gonna Iono us. Okay, that's a lot of cards we've just lost. Straight to the bottom. We may have to search out our Earthen Vessel if we're going to get this next turn off. And then we've got our coin bonus here. But I am very much just waiting for them to get their genome hacking for Dual Breaker here. Just to for sure take the knockout. Ideally, if they can get ahead in prizes and we pull our 1 counter catcher, assuming it's not prized, we should be good to go. But they also do have 9 cards left in their deck. If they're not careful, they will deck out here. Moving damage around. Okay. What did they play there? What attack was that? Oh, it's opponents. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. They phantom dived me. I'm so dumb. I didn't even click to the fact that things like that can be... I thought it was their own Pokemon. I was thinking of Mew VMAX, that's why. We will play Flip the Script. Hopefully we can draw some energy off of this. Viewpoint, we will whiff that, actually. We will play the Recon Directive. Earthen Vessel, perfect. We will play this, and probably ditch the Gholdengo here, because we already do have 2 in play. And we'll just go for maybe these 2. What else do we want to play here? I think it may be a conscious decision to take a knockout with Phantom Dive and then put the damage counters onto Leafeon. That way we can sort of just get it done. Or we retreat, not let them take a 2 prize, which is what I think I'll actually do. Boost this up. Probably should have put the fresh one up, but that's okay. Ultra Ball and a Gimme Goal. And then we'll play this one. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. So we will play the Superior Energy Retriever. Just get rid of these 2. And put these ones into hand. And then I'm just going to discard the 1 here, because we don't need it anymore. Discard the 1, water. We'll take the knockout on the Mew. Take another 2 prizes. Water energy is definitely not a bad thing here in the slightest. And you can probably notice hand sizes do get pretty huge. I mean, it is Gholdengo, there is a bunch of card draw. But they are going to promote their Leafeon. It does have a huge HP count. A jamming tower would be amazing right now. And they are going to play a Penny, pick up their Eevee. And they're going to bench an Eevee. Probably the same one they picked up. Attached to the Reggie. Cat is going very insane right now, and I'm not sure why. Okay, and it seems like they've stalled a little bit here. Not doing too much. Probably realizing they can only hit for 120, or they can hit for 230 and take a knockout. But then they can't attack, which they will do. They will. Oh wait. Oh no, we only took the 200 because it's resistance. Perfect. That is not bad at all, because I think we may just have the right amount of energy here to do something with this. And they will just concede, actually. So that's the game done. I think we did have lethal on that Leafeon. We did have the Night Structure for 1 more, and then we probably could have picked something off with the Arven. But yeah, no, that was game 1. Bit of a weird deck, them charging up the Mew and trying to charge up the Regigigas. And I'm not sure, I think that deck was just a little bit all over the place. I couldn't really tell the solid plan for it during that match, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, no, that was the first game. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head on to our second one here. Okay, we are into our second game here. We're going to be declaring the coin flip. We are versing someone with a name I'm not going to pronounce, because I mean, you know, you guys can read. We'll mention that in the comments, I'm sure. We are going to go first, and we'll see what we start with here. Very talkative tonight. We are going to mulligan, actually. We are versing a deck that has no sleeves. I can't say I've seen many decks that play like that. So we do have a Gimme Goal to start off with. The hand is the best for going first with. I would have very much gone second, just for the pure fact we could play Crispin here. And I just can't escape the Eevees at the moment. It's a very interesting deck. So we're going to play a Nest Ball. I think what we're going to do is just go and grab our Dreepy. And then maybe we'll try and make Dreepy the forefront attacker at the moment. So we'll attach there and we'll pass our turn. We do have the Metal Energy in hand, just in case, to get Gholdengo started, but at the moment we don't have anything to reshuffle or search for except for Crispin, but Crispin doesn't exactly get us what we want. They're going to evolve into Sylveon with the Safeguard ability, so that's going to be a bit hard to work around, and they are going to draw 3. Once again, I'm not sure what this deck is supposed to be. We're going to attach a Dark Energy. I want to try and take out that Monkey Dory ASAP, because that's going to be an issue later on for when we start putting damage counters on with Dreepy. Which I think we actually do have our play here. We can take out the Monkey Dory. We'll attach here. Play the Energy Search. I'm just going to grab one of each. That dog's trying to get into my room. So we've got, how many is that? So we're only going to need to get rid of maybe 3 here. We're just going to play the boss and boss up the Monkey Dory. We're going to play Coin Bonus to draw some extra cards. A Switch and a Puffin. That's perfect. We're going to play that Puffin. Go ahead and grab ourselves some backup mons. And then I think what we're just going to do here is we're just going to ditch 3 of them and take the knockout. Done. There we go. That's Monkey Dory gone. Our first prize, which is a Gimmighoul. And they're going to promote the Sylveon. Now I'm not 100% sure what this deck is supposed to be to its core, because I haven't seen another Eevee yet, so I can't assume it's fully an Eevee deck. It could be a Gardevoir that comes out of nowhere. Psychic is very weird at the moment because there's a lot that you can play for it. They will play an Earthen Vessel, getting rid of a Natu, switching out 2 Psychic, seven cards in hand. They're going to play an Arven, maybe they'll grab a Puffin, and we can see what they're going to get from this. Ultra Ball and Sparkling Crystal, so they're definitely playing a Terra Pokemon. It might just be Eevee Terra again, which if that's the case, this is like the 4th time today I've versed a deck that involves Terra Eevee Pokemon. I'm not 100% sure where all of these lists are just coming from, but you know, I'll take it. It is what it is. So they're going to play the Ultra Ball, searching out, ridding of an Eevee and a Buddy Buddy Puffin. I'm assuming they may just get Xatu. Yeah, they're going to get Xatu. They're going to play that one. And play the Clairvoyant Sense. Attaching it there and drawing 2. Attaching to Sylveon, and they may just start hitting with Magical Shot. They're going to Puffin for Eevee and a Bidoof. And they're going to pass. Okay, not too bad. So while the Sylveon's at play, actually, in the active, I might refrain from using the Make It Rain attack and just go for Coin Bonus. I'm going to draw the Ultra Ball and the Cypher Maniac, which I wish I drew that beforehand, but it is what it is. And then I think I'm going to Night Stretcher a Fire Energy to back to my hand. attach that to the Dreepy here. Attach the TM evolution, and honestly, I'm gonna play Crispin for the fire, the water. The water will go to my hand, and then I'm just going to attach the fire to this Dreepy. I'm gonna play evolution, and we're just gonna try and get our Dragapult into play as soon as possible. So we're going to grab both the Dracloaks here, which will also give us more deck search. And we can even start Dragon Headbutt onto this Sylveon. We may lose one Dracloak doing that, but we'll be able to take out that wall. So we're going to attach a Grass Energy, which is weird. Maybe they're not pulling what they need, so Sylveon is their best attacker at the moment. They will play Magical Shot. We are going to top deck the Dragapult. And I'm going to be a little bit greedy here actually, and coin bonus actually before we retreat. Crispin and a Fez. I'll play the Fez to bench. We're going to attach to here. No, I did not want to make it rain. Oh, that was a huge misplay. I was meant to retreat, not... Tonight's first misplay of probably many. I can't believe I just chose to attack, seeing that 0 instead of retreating. I was supposed to retreat into the cloak, and then we were going to Phantom Dive to take out the Eevee, but we will take another 200 damage. And there's our other Dragapult. So I guess coin bonus, we're going to try and get back what we lost last match, and we're going to retreat. That's what we wanted to do. Promote the Dracloak. We'll just go through for more search. Energy retrieval, sounds amazing. We'll go for this one. And go for, not the Nest Ball, we'll just go for the Arven here. Huge hand size. Absolutely abysmal hand size. No one needs this much cards. We will attach to this Dracloak here, and we're going to play the other Dragapult. And even though it does 0 damage to the Sylveon, we'll just start taking out the benched Pokemon here, starting with that Eevee. If we can take out the Bidoof next turn, that'll be really nice, because we may just force them to surrender even after I misplayed really hard. So they're not very quick on their turns, which makes me think maybe they're really considering their options. They are going to play a boss up the Gholdengo. They are going to be greedy here, they are going to take the knockout, but that's okay. What we can do in return is we've saved Dragapult 100 damage, we can play Flip the Script, and we can take out the Bidoof in one go, which will eliminate their draw support. As much as they want to have the Sylveon, I can definitely get away around it. I'll probably just find some form of way, even if it's just pressuring them into having only Sylveon left. Okay, let's see what we've got. Play the Poffin. Yeah, we'll just put another Gimme Goal onto the bench. May as well. And yeah, we're at a bit of a stalemate here. But what we'll do is we'll just take out the Bidoof and prevent the 200 from hitting Sylveon. That's fine. We'll just take more bench knockouts, and then on our next turn we can start working towards Xatu. Superior energy retrieval, not bad. They're also starting to get a bigger hand. I'm not 100% sure. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. We've got 17 cards in our hand right now. They are going to play Kieran. Means they'll probably go for the extra 30. Which means they'll knock me out in 3 turns instead of 2. Oh, if only I was behind on prizes. It's tempted for me to give up a Fez or something for that, just so I can kind of catch her up there Zaltu. Okay, I think at the moment we just keep swinging, and we'll put the 60 there. Sylveon will block it, and then we just have to start working on a way to get this Sylveon damaged. So even if I just let the Dragapult here take the knockout, we Night Stretcher because we don't have a rod in hand, do we? We can search it out. I think I might prep that actually. We do not have a rod in the deck. We do have 10 cards left. So maybe I'll stretch it back. The Dreepy. And we could even... How do we want to play this? Because I am a bit reliant on that Super Rod. As long as it's not in the discard here. We will play the Phantom Dive. And take the knockout. Grab an Arven. And at the moment we're at a bit of a stalemate. So they are going to take a knockout, which is fine. We're going to play the Dragapult, and I don't want to get too greedy here, so their hand size is huge, my hand size is huge. I'm going to play that here. Going to Night Stretcher. How do we want to play this? I guess I can just start tapping with Gholdengos as we get there. Just working towards getting our single prize mons charged and ready. Just to get it ready to deal with the fact that we are having to deal with this Pokemon that safeguards against our EXs. Very sorry for my lag there. I just trying to figure out what my next stop is here. I'm gonna play the coin bonus and grab an Ultra Ball off that one. Super huge hand. I think to prevent myself decking out, I'm going to, on my next turn, attach a Fighting Energy, and then we're just going to play the Iono and Iono myself back to 2 cards, just so we don't lose the game on that alone. Okay, they're going to play that. It's going to be a bit hard to work around. It does have 120 HP. So yeah, we're going to attach the Fighting Energy here, and then just play the Iono, which will also take their hand size down. Let's see what we can draw off here. 2 Arvens. Just a nice 2 little Arvens. And a Vessel that does get us our energy. Perfect. Just gonna play Phantom Dive, it's not gonna do anything. And we will just let them do what they need to do. Looking at their prize cards, I'm a bit worried because they are 2 turns away from taking the knockout on this Dragapult. I'm going to attach that here, and then coin bonus. We are very much relying very heavily on our Gimme Goal here, which does get one shot by the Sylveon. So I think I think we do lose this matchup, if I have to be honest. I don't think we have enough damage output, plus with the awkward costs of these Pokemon. All we can really do is just send up things, see how things go, draw, go through things, but as annoying as it is, despite Dragapult's efforts, there's not much we can do about Safeguard, unfortunately. So they will take the knockout on the Gimme Goal. We will promote the Fez. The Fez does have a 1 retreat cost, that's our best option at the moment. I probably should have promoted the Badoo. That is a bit of a misplay. Play the Arven. Grab a superior energy retrieval, and we're going to add that to our hand. We are going to play this. Grabbing back 4 energies. Going to attach 2 Dreepy. And draw. And yeah, there's the Safeguard probably will lose us the game here, because worst comes to worst, I am going to send up this Dreepy. If I had the Dracloak ready to go, I definitely would have won this, but because I didn't have the Dracloak, I am shy a little bit of damage off of winning. I'm going to go for Magical Shot, 100. So they do have a win con here, we don't. And all we can really do here is attach, hope they don't get a damage modifier, and then retreat, go for our bite, and that's sort of the game. It is unfortunate to see that we will lose this. If they did have 1 more prize left, we probably could have won. They are actually going to heal, so even if we did have the exact number with Dracloak, we wouldn't have been able to win, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We did give it our best go, but I think I'm actually going to do them the favour here, and we're just going to move on to our next game. I think that's the most conscious decision here, just so we're not dragging it on any longer than we needed it to. But anyways, that was the second game. Unfortunate, but we just deal with the cards we're dealt, literally. There was a lot of things I could have done better there, like the misplay with Gholdengo, and the fact that I did rush my Dragapult in. I should have considered the fact that Sylveon was a 1 prizer that wasn't able to be hit by EXs, and I should have kept a Dracloak in there just in case, but it's okay. We win some, we lose some. We'll just head on to our third and final game to showcase the deck, and yeah. Okay, on to our third game. We are versing Invasion here. They are going to declare the coin flip. And my cat is back. Everyone say hi to the kitty. So they're gonna win, and we'll see how this goes. And we're gonna go first. Okay. So we're gonna mulligan, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. They're gonna see our hand. They're going to fully assume it's just a Dragapult list. We do have the Gholdengo as a little bit of an element of surprise here. They might, if they're smart enough, they will see the superior energy retrieval and maybe pick up on it, but personally if I saw it, I would just think it was a weird build of Dragapult. We did only mulligan once. And we start off with a Fez. Ooh. We do have a Puffin in hand, which isn't the worst. And they're playing a Meta-type deck. So we're gonna just play the Puffin here, grab our Dreepy and give it a call, because I don't think we're gonna need the Badoo, considering they are going second. We've got the Gholdengo in hand, so I think I'll attach here, get that retreat ready, Energy Pro, and yeah, we're just gonna try and get this knockout as soon as possible, because if they don't bench anything, we've got this in the bag, absolutely. I'm gonna pass. And let's see what they play for their turn. Worst comes to worst, we get Iono. That would be an absolute nightmare. They are going to play Precious Trolley, so we definitely aren't getting away with a quick little win here. They're going to fill up their whole bench. I'm keen to see what type of Medicham this is, because normally the Medicham decks, like, I remember one Medicham V, I think it was, that let you, it worked like Ampy very much, I'm pretty sure, where if you took a knockout with it, rather you take an extra prize or you take an extra turn. I think it was one of those two, I forget. I only played with it once. And they're playing Poison. That was the last thing I was expecting from this. So there's a potential here where they could win. If that's the, is that the Petron EX? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm gonna play an Arven. Gonna go for that booster capsule, no doubt. No gravity gemstone for that tool. Okay. Attach that one there. And they're gonna boost our retreat cost. Okay. That's annoying, but we'll take it. What's another energy retreat? I'm gonna play Toxic Powder. And if we play our cards right, we may be able to just one energy KO Golden Meditite. And they're gonna beat. Okay. Putting 50 damage onto us. That's mean. I think I'll evolve here, and I'm going to attach here, because as much as I want to get Fez out of the active spot, if I do lose it, we do have the Night Stretcher in hand, and we've also got an Iono in case we need to really go and search. Play the coin bonus, got an energy retrieval, not too bad. We'll use that when we do retreat with Fez, if we do manage to pull that off and survive. They could very well pass the damage over with Monkey Dory and see what else they can do. So they will evolve to the Medicham, it'll clear their poison, and they're playing this one. Choose one of your active Pokemon's opponent's active Pokemon's attacks during your next turn. Okay, that's not too bad, because it is Fez. We'll try and take the knockout on that as soon as possible. So maybe it was a good thing we decided to leave Fez in the active spot. They do have the Dark Energy on Monkey Dory, and they will pass it over. So we're looking at 50, 80, we could be going potentially up to 160 here on the Fez. No, they're going to put it onto the Dreepy. Okay. Maybe the two prizer, maybe they're confident they'll take the knockout here. Gonna play the Chains, and they're going to bring up more Peko. Okay, dealing with 30 here, and probably just not wanting to lose their attacker. Going to, what do we want to do here? If we play an Arven, we're going to go through and grab a Poffin and a TM Evolution. I might just play the TM Evolution, let the Fez stay in the active, because I want that Medicham. I do not want to mess around with that at all. I'm going to put the Badoo down. Probably a misplay considering, but we will go for the TM Evolution. Just going to evolve these two. and try and get our Dragapult to play, because it doesn't seem like there's any Sylveons around at the moment, so we should be pretty safe to put these in the active. So the damage counters will go up to 140. We're probably losing Fez in the next turn or two, but then again, it's not the worst. We do just want to get the Medicham out, because we can't have Make It Rain or Phantom Dive restricted. That'll pretty much ruin what we're trying to go for here. So what I'm looking for, we do already have it in hand, which is kind of why I'm kind of okay with losing Fez here. Counter Catcher, once again, is great if the knockout is completed, so we can sort of get that with it. But it seems like they're just going to put up Medicham anyways, and poison it. Okay. Maybe try and build some counters up. They are going to try to brain, I'm assuming, onto the cloak that has already got damage on it, but they could very much well put it on the Badoo. Very close to a knockout, very close. And they're going to put Acupuncture, and they will take the knockout on the Fez, which means we can start working on our damage output with Gholdengo while we set up the Dracloak. So we don't only need 2 energies to take the knockout here. We'll attach the fire one here, try and get this Dracloak into a Dragapult, which, speak of the devil, there it is. So we're going to evolve that, make sure it's got 300 HP, or hit points, however you choose to say it. And we're just going to go for coin bonus and then just Make It Rain. I think at this point, Superior Energy Retrieval definitely won't say no. So we're going to get rid of not the fire, but the water and fighting. Deal 100 damage and take out the Medicham. And then we are now even on prizes again. We'll pick up a Metal Energy. And then from this point here, what we're going to do is just go into something like the Petrarunt, or maybe we'll take out the Brute Bonnet and just work towards getting their poison mitigation gone. I think with something like Brute Bonnet gone, they do lose a lot of the tech of their deck. So probably Brute Bonnet or Monkey Dory here, but I am very much leaning towards Brute Bonnet. We could take an easy 2 prize with the Petrarunt, but I think it's a smart decision to go for one of these single prizes here. Which, speaking of, they will bench a Meta type, and I think if we maybe retreat, we send up the Dragapult, we start putting damage on, which they are going to send up the Dracloak actually. Okay. What are they going to do with that? Toxic Powder, going to poison. Take it out to 3 ticks. And just pass. Okay. Superior Energy Retrieval in hand. I think what we do want to find is a switch here. Oven, that could get us our switch if it's in the deck. It is. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So we are going to switch out. And you know what? While we're here, I'm going to play the Dragapult, attach the energy here, counter catch up the Brute Bonnet, and then we're just going to do 200 and put the 60 onto Meditite. That way, even if they Monkey Dory it off, we can still knock it out with Jet Headbutt if they choose to send off Jet Headbutt, because it will equate to exactly 100, and I'm pretty sure Medicham only has 90? Yeah, 90 HP. Yep. I'm gonna send out there more Peko. No doubt they're gonna Acupuncture my Phantom Dive. So they are gonna Adreno Brain. And they're gonna put the 30 onto Dracloak. Very much trying for the knockout there. Gonna play a Night Stretcher. What did they get back? Not 100% sure. Oh no, they got their... What did I just knock out? Their Brute Bonnet. They got their Brute Bonnet back. We will play Research for their turn. After benching the Brute Bonnet, probably try and find Arven or the Booster Capsule here to restart their turn. Now is it? Just running your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks. Okay, I wonder if that would count if I were to retreat Dragapult, bring up my other one. Let's say if I did. Worst comes to worst. Oh, they won't. Okay. So, we've got a few choices we can make here. I'm going to Recon Directive, because if I can pull a boss, I'm fairly certain we've got something pretty winnable at the moment. We did use our one counter catcher, which is okay. It's not bad. But I think we're just going to be a bit hungry here, and we're just going to take our 2 prize cards. That way maybe we can just try and root the deck to pull our boss and just finalize the game with a knockout on Pecharon. That would be very much ideal. And we pulled 2 Gimme Ghouls for our prize cards. 2. And choose our new active. I'm not sure what they're going to choose. Radiant Sneasel, okay. So we do need to pull our boss, I think. It's definitely not here. I'm not 100% sure if it's in prizes or not. Maybe we'll just take the knockout on this one here. And there's no damage counters on the board, so Monkey Dory can't Adreno Brain to take out my Dracloak, which is probably something I'll do on my next turn, is evolve the Dracloak to Dragapult, so they can't have that knockout. I probably won't use it this game, but it'll be nice to have the Dragapult not be knocked out, because if we can even have one prize prevented from being taken, that could very much put us in the victory lap here. They're going to play their ability, they're going to move them more Peko, poisoning it. I don't think we get poisoned off of this because Brute Bonnet does not have the Ancient Booster. Never mind, I lie. Brute Bonnet does have the Ancient Booster. For Toxic Powder, going to poison both actives, it's not too bad. We will take a knockout on the more Peko. Probably put the damage onto Metatype here, so even if they knock it out, Monkidori will just repeat what we did last. So I think we've got this. We're going to play Super Rod. Shuffling Medicham and 2 Fighting Energies back into the deck. And they're just going to pass. We'll have 30 dealt to Dragapult, which isn't the worst. And we'll just start putting our counters on. We'll just energy retrieval our energies back, I think. So we'll play the Dragapult to prevent that knockout. And then play Superior Energy Retrieval. We're just going to get rid of our Energy Retrieval here. And probably a Nest Ball, because we're not going to be playing any Pokemon. And they will concede. They will concede. And we do have this little bug here where our cards are still shown. But yeah, so nice to end up on a win. 2 wins and a loss is not the worst. I think it was good that we did prioritize having Acupuncture offline and prepping for it with our drill attackers. But yeah, you can sort of see how the deck works. You sort of take, it's sort of like 2 sides of the coin here, pun intended. Rather, you can go the Dragapult route and just focus on dealing loads and loads of damage, or you can go for the Gholdengo route. Get your draw power, get your Make It Rain, which the deck is very heavily supported by. And yeah, it's not a bad list at all. But if I were to change anything, probably introduce more card shufflers. The search in this deck is amazing. So that's very much a big plus. But the 1 Iono does make the deck suffer here and there. And if I were to change anything about the Pokemon, I'd probably take out a 1 line of the Gimmighoul Gholdengo and add some single prize Pokemon that can deal good damage, just for mitigation of things like Sylveon and Mimikyu, because we did suffer a loss because of that. But yeah, no, so let me know how you guys think of this deck in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, I would very much appreciate a like on it. It'll help boost the video so I can get it out to more people, show them more decks and things like that. But yeah, no, I hope you've had fun watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.